Good morning, boys and girls. Welcome to our Friday PE lesson. Okay, today is Football Friday. Okay, so I'm going to ask you to go and get yourself a ball, a big ball of any kind. It could be a football, it could be a soft ball, it could be a floaty ball, whatever ball that you've got around. Go and get it so you're able to join in with the PE lesson today. Let's go. Okay, now you are going to need a little bit more room for today's PE lesson. You're not going to be able to do this one inside. You're going to need a little bit of outside space. Actually, you can do the start of it inside. If you can only join in with the start of it, that is absolutely fine, because we're not going to be moving the ball around. But as the lesson goes on, you're going to need a little bit more space. We don't want you knocking over all sorts of things and breaking things in your lounges at home. So make sure you've got a nice bit of space around you and a ball that we can start practicing with. So the first challenge I'm going to set you is going to be a toe tap challenge. So toe taps, if you're not sure what they are, you're going to put one foot on top of the ball and you're going to swap your feet over like this. Okay, trying to keep the ball still. If the ball moves slightly, don't worry about it, but you're going to see how many times that you can tap your toes on top of the ball without losing balance. Now, I would like you, when we're doing this, to get yourself a timer. Okay, and we're going to do 3 sets of 30 seconds toe taps. Now this is working on our balance, and it's also getting us used to the size of the ball we've got in front of us. Okay, so I'm going to show you again, nice and slowly. So we're going to swap, slow it down, swap, swap, swap. Don't worry if the ball rolls away at any point, just go and get it, put it back in position, and then we can start going again. Okay, pause and have yourself a little practice of those toe taps. The next skill we're going to be working on are football TikToks. So all we're going to do, we had the toe taps a second ago where we were going on top of the ball. This time we're going to be knocking the ball to ourselves, like so. Using the side of our foot, keeping our eyes on the ball. And if you get really good, you might be able to look straight ahead of you and just know where the ball is, okay? So making sure, let's slow it down a little bit. So moving the ball from side to side to start with. If you need to go slowly, that's fine. Moving the ball from side to side, okay? Have yourself a practice of that one. Time yourself again 3 times of doing 30 seconds worth of that, okay? Don't worry if the ball rolls away at any point. Start again. Roll the ball to one side and then knock it back with the other side, okay? Have a practice. Let's go. Right, the next task is going to be looking at how we can keep the ball under control in the air and do keepy ups. Now, I'm going to take you through step by step in how to do this. Now, later on in the video, I'm just going to show you a couple of ways that you might be able to flick the ball up yourself without using your hands. But the first thing we're going to do is we're going to start off with the ball in our hands, okay? All we're going to do to start with is we're going to let the ball drop and we're going to flick it back into our hands, okay? If you manage to do that, I'm going to say 5 times, and it's absolutely perfect. 5 times straight into our hands, and it's going exactly where we want it to go. Not too high. We're going to move it on to the next level. Now, to take it up a little step, instead of catching in our hands now, we're going to let the ball bounce. So, have a watch. So I'm going to let the ball bounce to start with, and I'm just going to let the ball bounce in between where I touch it. Now I'm not going to kick it too high, and the ball's not bouncing that high for me at the moment. Okay. Try and use both feet, let the ball bounce in between, and see how many of those you can do, letting the ball bounce once in between. Have a practice, and then get back to me in a second once you've paused it. Okay, once you've got the hang of that, once you've had a little bounce in between, you're going to start seeing how many kick-ups you can do before the ball needs to bounce. So, watch carefully. So I'm going to let it bounce in between. I'm going to do 1, then I might do 2. Then I might do 3. Let the ball bounce in between. And as soon as you start to lose control of the ball, let it bounce again. And when the ball bounces, it takes all of the speed out of the ball, so you're able to just get the ball back into the middle again. Remember to keep your eyes on the ball. Remember to keep moving your feet. Okay, have a little practice at home. Remember, as soon as you start to lose control of the ball, let it bounce and then start again. Okay, see what the highest number you can get up to is without a bounce. Have a go. Okay, boys and girls, I'm going to show you 2 ways that you can get the ball into the air without using your hands. Okay, the first one is the scoop. Now all we're going to do is we're going to put our foot on top of the ball, like so. We're going to roll it backwards, and then we're going to scoop it up into the air. Okay, that should let you get enough height on the ball to start doing keepy-ups. I'm going to show you sideways as well. So we're going to start with the ball here. You're going to roll it backwards, and then you're going to scoop your foot using the top of your foot underneath and up. Okay, I'm going to show you one more time. Start with your foot on top of the ball. Nice out in front of you, nice straight leg, and we're going to roll it up. Then from there, we can start doing keepy-ups. Okay, number 2. Okay, I call this one the scissors. Okay, because we turn our feet into a pair of scissors. We're going to chop them together. We're going to chop them together like a pair of scissors would go. So, we're going to start with our feet either side of the ball. You're going to jump your feet together, stay nice and low in the middle. And the ball should pop up just enough for you to start being able to do kick-ups. So let's have another go. Have a practice at home with this one. There we go. Show you one more time. I'll show you from sideways as well so you can see where my feet are going. Okay, those 2 ways, nice and simple. Hopefully you can practice at home. Have a go, get that ball into the air, and we can start doing some keepy-ups. Good luck. Okay, boys and girls, welcome to our Football Friday challenge. Today's challenge, we're going to be looking at keepy-ups. Now, all you need is a ball. Lots of you that have joined in with the lesson, well done so far. You're doing a brilliant job learning how to do keepy-ups, learning how to control the ball. But this is going to be about how long we can keep the ball in the air. All you're going to need for this is a timer. You're going to set your timer, and then you're going to see how long you can keep the ball alive for in the air. Now, if you find it really easy, I'm going to set you a challenge of having no bounces. But if you're struggling a little bit, you can let the ball bounce in between, that's fine. So, if the ball does bounce in between, that's absolutely fine. Let the ball bounce in between. It's all about how long you can keep the ball alive for in the air, okay? Without using your hands, without it touching anything around you, okay? Now, if the ball bounces, I don't want you to worry. Let the ball bounce. Let the ball bounce. Be careful of the windows, okay? Now, if you want to set yourself a super challenge without the ball bouncing, you could see how many keepy-ups you can do without the ball touching the floor at all. Give it a go, have a practice, let's go. Okay, well done to Freya and Scarlett that stuck a video on Facebook yesterday. I really enjoyed seeing you having a go at Wednesday's challenge. Okay, really good job. If anyone has any videos they want to stick onto Facebook or Twitter, stick them on using the hashtag #KeepElmActive. Got there. I'm really enjoying seeing all your videos. I'm really enjoying you staying active from home. Keep up the good work, everyone. Let's go.